to your system.
Hey, it's Josiah from the Pop Culture Podcast. I recently typed up, well, not so recently, but I did type up a review of Static Shock #1 when it came out back in September, and I'm gonna post that to the site also. But I've recently caught up with the last 4 issues, and didn't really feel like typing. I thought I might be able to go a little bit more in depth and also kind of streamline my review by just making a video. So I'll kind of go issue by issue. There are 5 issues out of Static Shock right now, and I'll go issue by issue, but I'll go in depth, but I'll make it pretty much streamlined, these Static Shock reviews. So pretty much what I had said in the in my first review, in my review of Static Shock #1, was pretty much, and this kind of applies to all the issues, I think, but starting in 1, which is very important, the writers pretty much managed to get the spirit of Static right. That Dwayne McDuffie and Dennis Cohen, the creators of Static, back when Milestone Media was up and running back in the 90s, the spirit that they pretty much breathed into, pardon the expression, into the character of Static remains here in 2011 into 2012 with the DC Comics relaunch, New 52. That endures. The spirit of Static endures. He's still very comical. He's very loyal. He's very he's full of heart, and still swashbuckling. That was my favorite description of Static back in the 90s, or when I started reading the books. Actually, I finally got my exposure to Static was actually the early 2000s cartoon, and I've finally been able to go back and get the original Milestone comics. So the New 52 comic now is, let me look down here, is actually written by Scott McDaniel, and I'm not actually too familiar with his work at all, but he's the writer, or one of the co-writers, I believe. I think it's a two-person team. He is writing Static Shock right now, and Static, because of Flashpoint, and I guess Brightest Day also, those events that took place in 2010 and last year, 2011, have reintroduced Static, Virgil Ovid Hawkins, back into a DC lore, I guess. He's been relocated to New York City from Dakota, the fictional city of Dakota, where he was back in Milestone Media. Now in the New 52, Virgil, Static Shock, has been relocated to New York. It's kind of a mystery being unraveled over time as to why his entire family, as to why he's been relocated. Some of this was covered a little bit in the Teen Titans last year, also in maybe a 3 to 4 part miniseries, or not miniseries, but just an arc where Static joined the Titans, and he faced Holocaust, an old Static villain and everything, and some hints were dropped about Static leaving Dakota and relocating anyway to, I guess, Titans Tower in San Francisco. Now in the New 52, he's in New York with an internship with Star Labs. He's working with an old Milestone hero, Curtis Metcalf, also known as Hardware. And pretty much the story, it kind of feels like Batman Beyond, actually, which I think is kind of cool. What I mean by that is Terry McGinnis, Batman of the future, was working with an aged Bruce Wayne, via communications and the new Batsuit and everything. It's kind of the same thing here with Static and Metcalf, or Hardware, in that Static's Metcalf, or Hardware, it was pretty much Milestone's Iron Man, so he's a super genius, very technologically advanced, and so he's pretty much upgraded Static pretty much from nothing. Static really didn't have much by way of technology. He just had his powers, back in the 90s and everything. But in the New 52, he's a lot closer to Hardware, and Hardware is pretty much responsible for relocating Static and his family to New York. And I don't know if Static's parents know that he's Static. I don't really think so, but as the series progresses, hopefully it'll be, excuse me, revealed what the circumstances were. Apparently, it's the situation just seems to be that the Hawkins family, Virgil's family, needed to be relocated, and Hardware, he footed the bill pretty much. He provided a way for them to come to New York now, where Static goes to a new high school. It's kind of like a magnet school. Students excel in technology and mathematics and things like that. But the spirit of Static is still